It certainly is, and we have to aim high, and we have to ensure that it's what's required. Okay, it might be difficult to achieve, but we have to aim for it, because the medical practices will tell you that receiving treatment, whether it's for a car accident or any sort of accident, or a heart attack or stroke or anything of that nature, anything of that emergency nature, if you're seen within that golden hour, your chances of survival and your chances of securing a good recovery are much higher. So that's what we deserve in the rural parts of the county, and we must aim for. And by that, we need to look at enhancement to our ambulance service to ensure. And I mean, there has been everyone will tell you there's been great cases of the ambulance being there in 15 minutes, and then you hear of other cases where people have been waiting for 3 to 4 hours for an ambulance. So, and it is obviously very difficult depending on how much happens at one time in any county. But we have to ensure that we have the best possible service to ensure that people are seen as quickly as possible. So it's about increasing the capacity of the ambulance service, increasing the capacity of the actual vehicles in terms of the equipment that they hold on the ambulances, and also the training of the ambulance personnel. They do an amazing job, and they need to have their skills constantly enhanced, and ensure that they have the equipment and the training to deliver that service on the side of the road or in somebody's house when that is required. And also it's about looking at things like our air ambulance service, because of the remote nature of our county, that that the availability of the air ambulance, the capacity of the air ambulance. I mean, there's often cases where an air ambulance cannot fly due to weather conditions, but if you have enhanced air ambulances that are able to do it to travel in more severe conditions, they are the kind of things that we need to be ensuring, so the rural parts of our county, people who are in remote areas, can get seen as quickly as possible. And it's also about the other services at a lower level, things like the medical assessment unit and the small injuries clinic, the availability of those in terms of the hours of operation and their the level of services that they can provide, because they are a hugely important service. And I've heard so many amazing reports from the small injuries clinic and from the medical assessment unit in terms of people's access to care and how they are treated and how they are treated quickly and how the process goes. So it's when you're doing things well, you need to enhance that service too. So it's a multifaceted approach in terms of how people are seen as quickly as possible, that their medical conditions are dealt with as soon as possible. Ahead of any hospital being located in County Clare. They're the kind of things that can be enhanced in the shorter term than a new hospital. So we need to be doing these sort of interventions in tandem with the development of a new hospital for Clare.